I don't know about you, but I don't like celebrities that are only famous because of who their parents are, like Callum Best and Peaches Geldof and...
Did you have Alec Baldwin? You must have.
Oh, yeah, every season, pretty much.
He's amazing. I don't know what he's doing now.
He was unreal.
Weird tweets. But he used to come when he was a lot younger, I guess, because it was when I started, which was 20 years ago. And he was married to Kim Basinger. And he'd complain about her, like, she's the most beautiful woman. Fucking wife. And in entertainment news, Ellen DeGeneres and lover Anne Hesh have announced that they want to have a baby. However, their plan has hit a snag. They are both women. It is not possible to have a child. She bought a town. He was mad because she bought a town.
A town? She bought a whole town?
Yeah,
oh my God.
So their credit score went down a little. So
you bought a town.
And then he comes in. Baldwin looks perfect, you know. He just had dinner with Lauren, and he goes, he's trying to be like us, you know, one of the guys. And he goes, that secretary, no, not that, he didn't say secretary. He goes, that assistant girl out there, man, I'd saw my left leg off to fuck her.
Jesus Christ.
And I said, I think all you have to do is ask her. Why?
Yeah, you're Alec Baldwin. I think you're all right.
Does he think that different, bro?
Yeah.
How different,
yes.
bro?
Different.
How? Like,
different.
You tell me, convince me, because the music is phenomenal. Outside of that...
Okay, it's real simple.
Yeah.
Have you ever been locked up in a mental institution?
No.
He has.
Yeah.
They don't just lock you up, bro. They never locked me up.
Yeah.
You know, my wife I never came home. My wife has some fucking 2 gorillas that are in those lab suits that are staring at me. I'm like, what's with the big guys? Oh, these big guys are going to take you to a nice hospital. Like, sir, we'd like to handle this quietly. What?
Yeah.
The fuck? I'm not going to some hospital. You know, like
Bust out the leg kicks, Joe.
You don't just go to the mental institute, bro. They Velcro you.
But the mental institution doesn't mean that you're genius. There's a lot of crazy people who are just crazy.
Yeah. Well, he's definitely crazy.
Sure,
but he's also, but he's brilliant too. See, the work that comes out of that crazy is genius work, right? So what is it about him that allows him to be so prolific as an artist? You ever notice how prolific he is?
Yes.
The guy's constantly
music,
constantly banging out songs, and they're. He doesn't have bad albums.
No, he is phenomenal at music, without a doubt. Phenomenal at music.
But this is all from this energy that's inside of him. He figures out how to channel that energy and put it in good ways. But occasionally, like, it's also not a coincidence. It's not a coincidence that when Kanye was on stage, I think it was in San Jose, and he said that he didn't vote, but if he was going to vote, he would have voted for Trump, and the crowd went crazy, and they booed the shit out of him, and then he canceled his tour, and then he went to the Mental Health Institute.
Right.
All that shit happened together because he felt the pain of this. Then his response to that was to double down. His response to that was to attribute qualities to Trump that he doesn't even really have.
Right.
And so Trump, in a lot of ways, very wise the way he handles things socially. He let Kanye come into the White House, wear that MAGA hat, and just rant up a storm. Kanye could define who Trump was. He could define what loving Trump meant.
Sure.
He could define why black people should embrace Trump.
Right.
He could define all this in his head to sort of justify what went wrong with him.
Right.
And then Trump just sits there and goes like this and lets him talk. And then he leaves, and Trump goes, "What the fuck was that?"
She's going to be, on that show.
And Naomi Campbell, she's like 52, and she still looks sexy. So it's like, Tyra got a lot of years to go, Jack.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Who did we see walking away from that hotel that day?
Cheryl Teague.
Cheryl Teague.
Still looking good?
That time is a bitch, man.
You really, dude.
Time is a bitch. No one escapes
I'm a realist,
You're a judgmental motherfucker. I'm telling you.
Dude, I'm with him on this one.
I'm just judgmental.
Yeah, but I think you got a bit of a fetish. I've known you for a while, and older white women. And he picked some bad one. Hillary Clinton.
My favorite
Martha
all-white
Stewart.
woman, number one, is Carly Simon. I will still pop Carly Simon. I don't know why. I don't know why. Everybody got their fucking fetishes.
That album cover alone, where she was on all fours.
She's
that goes
hot.
a long way.
That big mouth. That's what I'm saying. Fucking Kelly LeBrock, man, that bitch is.
By the way, a lot of people backed us up on that one.
Back you up.
A lot of people were calling in saying that Kelly LeBrock is still hot.
Are you joking me? What a lay she is.
But
what
we saw
lay.
Moving back though, we saw Cheryl Tiegs leaving the Donald Trump roast.
Yeah, Cheryl Tiegs.
Because we had the great seats from Voss.
Well, yeah. Barely in the building. Thanks, Rich. I got your tickets to the Trump roast.
Section O and Section A.
You know where we
You're
were?
Gonna be ushers in the upper deck.
We were behind a monitor that was showing the roast. Behind it on the second floor.
Dude, everyone's going in the main ballroom, and we handed our tickets like, oh, we're going to be hobnobbing with the top celebrities in New York, right? All of a sudden, the usher looks at our tickets and goes,
"Oh,
you got to take that elevator and then
you're
that
upstairs."
escalator." But and then you're thinking, all right, well, you know,
it's an elevator.
You ever see a roast where there's an upstairs? It's always the dais and the table.
Right.
So we're like upstairs at a roast.
So at first we're like, all right, well, we'll follow all the other people that have seats in that area. No, there were maybe another 20 people that had seats in that area.
And we sit down, and then my seat stunk. I had to stand up and look over this video screen to see anything. Couldn't tell who was up at the
they were tiny.
dais.
Everybody gets in the elevators like holding cable and shit.
Yeah, that's what it was. They were all tech guys, gaffers.
They were
heading for the fucking
mixing board.
Heading for the walkways high above.
So we leave the roast. We're walking back toward the station, and we're right behind Cheryl Tiegs and her white, old, saggy ass.
Like, how bad did it look, though?
It was bad.
Here's what I'm saying. For an old lady, she probably isn't that bad. But when you compare her to the Cheryl Tiegs poster that was on everybody's wall with the netting, that she was just wearing a net and her nipples were poking through.
You wouldn't fuck Sophia Loren?
No.
Just because she exists?
60-something years old.
Sophia Loren.
You gotta pop a dude. She's
No, I don't.
There's gotta be just a glimpse of just young Sophia's one drop.
No.
Just half a pussy lip.
Ain't
is
nothing
still young.
left there. Believe me. And when you see these people out, remember, they are looking their absolute best.
All right.
This is the best they can possibly look.
How old is Cheryl Tiegs? 50?
Gotta be.
She's gotta be old.
In her 50s.
55.
And she's nothing. There's no redeeming sexuality. Not a drop.
No, I didn't see any redeeming sexuality. I saw an older woman that you look at and go, all right, she's, an older woman that doesn't look like she's ready to fall apart.
Okay.
What do the old broads?
Plus, yeah, women who continue to dye their hair like that long, it becomes like a fucking bird's nest. It's all dried out and
dry
shit.
and burned up.
And then also you get into your 60s, it's like the smell of rot of your impending death. So you start having that old person smell. So
and you see the top of the head.
Yeah, because
when it gets to what you're talking about,
you see right through that cotton candy hair. It's like the fucking white cotton candy hair, and you see scalp right through
fucking
it.
Raiders of the Lost
old age
Ark fucking
spots
character.
on the back of her hand as she's jerking you off.
spots.
You got a fucking old Sophia Loren fucking movie on the TV. Try not to look at the.
What happened to that broad?
Yeah. Wait, Cheryl! Don't drink out that cup. That's not the cup Jesus had. No, that's the wrong. Oh shit! That bitch.
Close your eyes, Sophia. Close your eyes. Don't look at it.
Oprah Winfrey's longtime boyfriend, Stedman Graham, has written a new book called You Can Make It Happen, a 9-step plan for success. Step number 1, become Oprah Winfrey's boyfriend. Then the other 8 are just hang around.